Well, a very good evening, and good evening, Owen Pole. Hey, how the devil are you? It's all right, just scratching about just for a moment, just putting the mics in place. There we go, suddenly went a lot louder, and I will just turn that one down a little bit, and that one, and we should be okay. Right, good evening to you, and welcome along to Stu Bear's Air Show World. We should have been live at 4 o'clock, and we should have been showing you Ospreys, because there was loads of Ospreys. Well, there was one in the circuit, but it was going round and around and around, and I thought, hey, great opportunity, but we couldn't go live, and I have no idea as to why. And I kept literally trying it over and over again to get the stream working. So I gave up on doing that on YouTube, and we went out on Facebook. So hey, double show for you. And so for anybody that's just popped along and probably still clicking the old link, that's not going to work anymore. But so while a few people just turn up and say hi, we'll give you a mention. Michael Weber, anything going on at the moment? No, it's really quiet, but I'm going to show you some videos from earlier on, because as I said, we went out on Facebook only. YouTube wouldn't work, just would not have it. Alright, so we're going to show you what the bear has captured today for you. Okay, been over to Lakenheath and got those, excuse me, got those F-16s, and what else? F-15s as well, of course, being Lakenheath, and a few bits right here from RAF Mildenhall. Malcolm James, good evening, Stewie says, and all the good folks in the chat room. Okay, so without further ado, while hopefully we'll get some actual movements here. There's several people here still hoping. There is an Osprey actually out at the moment, but without further ado, okay, while you folks gather in the chat room, okay, we'll show you what's been up to earlier today, and I promised that I would try to get YouTube working. The guys on the Facebook have already seen this, but hey, let's go for it right now.
Logger 494, heavy use constant men and equipment working up to but not on the runway. Currently located on the north side on taxiway Echo. Logger 494. Convoy 6520, available exit right next taxiway, contact ground on. 65, Duxford Alpha. Is 5 miles out. Roger, 494, heavy runway 28, wind 020 at 3, clear to land. Clear.
And let's get back to live with you, and we'll go back to the action from earlier today in just a moment, including F-16s down at Lakenheath. But you can probably hear coming our way right now, you can probably hear it. Here it is. We have a V-22 Osprey, so let's get this, and let's hope it stays in the circuit. We'll find out. That was good timing, wasn't it? And I've noticed a few that you see these guys down here who are watching the aircraft, and they're the ones to keep an eye on. If they start moving about and climbing up ladders and what have you, and getting the cameras out, you know there's something actually coming in. And there we go, managed to get it. Okay, before we go back to what we're up to earlier today, we will get into the chat room. And who have we got? Well, we got as far as, I think we mentioned Shane Smith, Owen Paul Hatcher says good evening everyone, Malcolm Janes, and also Darren Howell, Renee 1628. You can see quite a few folks down here. Well, for this time of day anyway, look at that, hey? Come down sometime, you'll love it. Pay your £1.50 and you'll be having a great day, especially when it's 25 degrees like it has been today. Okay, Michael Guthrie, hello to you. Hey Stu Bear, how are you? And also Malcolm Janes says, great show at Duxford. Don't know how we missed you on the tank bang. Yeah, I was so busy I didn't have chance to keep texting you back. I'd have loved to have met up. Basically, I didn't have an Airshow World top on or anything like that, so you'd have walked literally right past me. And but You know what it's like when you start filming. I'm just so busy, but it would have been great to see you. But hey, I'm sure we'll get another opportunity. All right, and I promise if I, you know, I think the last message I had from you, you were in the American Museum. I think that's what it was. Anyway, hopefully next time. Meanwhile, we've got Mary Elaine, she's so good, we mentioned her twice. And a bit of singing as well. How are you, Mary Elaine? Nice to see you. Max Sido. Oh yeah, it's time for the Avianos back in Lakenheath. Yeah, 4. We had 4 come in today. Okay, so I will show you those fairly soon. Alright, LZ. Evening all to you as well. Darren Howell. Yep, YouTube at last, it's working. Yeah, it's a different stream to the one that I set everything up, honest. And it was all supposed to go by just clicking everything together. It just didn't work. I have no idea. So I deleted that one. And so probably people still clicking on it now or waited on that stream. Actually, I think I've deleted it now. So anyway, who else? Sarah Pass. Hey, Sarah, she's back. She's back. Hey, well, you're going to get a repeat of what we did earlier on. But you never know. Hey, we may get some more action in the sky. We just got that Osprey coming, so that's a bonus time. Love the sound of the Osprey, says Erwin. You betcha love it. Yeah, you want to try it at 2 a.m. when they're flying over the top of the motorhome and rattling the pots and pans. I love it. Julianne, thank you. At Mary Lane. All good here, she says. Hey, all right. That's good. That's good. Let's have a chat. That's what it's all about. It's the best chat room on YouTube, and that's you folks there. You make it. Prince. Hello, Prince. Hello. It says, hola, fellas. Hey, big wave, man. Mate, pal, whatever. Julie as well, and who else can we say hello to? Shane Smith, yeah, we said hi to Sarah Pass, and who else have we got in the chat room? All right, keep the messages. Hi Stu. Yeah, brilliant, love the messages, keep them coming. Malcolm Janes says, that camouflage clothing worked well, Stu. Yeah, that's right. Catch up at Riot. Yeah, certainly will. And I'll send you send me a PM, okay? And I don't mean Boris Johnson either, okay? And we'll definitely meet up. I'll be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Right, let's get back into the chocolate box of the videos in the camera. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's get back to where we were a moment ago. Look out for F-16s. All right, got 4 of them. Remember, straight from the camera, unedited. Don't expect miracles. All right, it's not being edited. Remember that. All right, remember. And you're back live. Hey, don't worry, there's nothing. If I go really quiet, listen. All you can hear is the birds singing. My heart rate going doink, doink, doink. What have we got to tell you? Well, you were just looking at earlier today, and that was Lakenheath. So I'm just pausing for a minute, listening to the sounds. Yes, that was Lakenheath, and different locations throughout. And as you noticed, we got the Spangalen F-16s, which was a bit of a bonus. I thought we were only getting 2, we got 4, and the first 2, you probably noticed, I was a bit further out. I was where all the rabbits live, and up on the Warren. And then later on, I went to the end of the runway and got those particular shots there. And as I explained earlier, it's not being edited, it's straight off the camera, so you know, it's not perfect yet, but there's some nice shots there, so I'll get those put together at some point and edit them, and should get something quite nice out of those, especially the sound. I hope you didn't deafen you too much on those F-15s when I was directly underneath them. Wow, they were squealing. I tell you what, they were so loud, I went deaf in one ear for a little while, but brilliant, very, very close to them, right at the end of the runway. Coming up pretty soon, what I'll do, I'll show you some other videos from the other location, from the other end of the runway. It's been an absolute gorgeous, beautiful, hot day. I mean, even now, with the time being getting towards, what is it, 18 minutes past 7 on this Tuesday evening, the 21st of June, it is absolutely scorching, and that's what I love, this sort of weather. Friday night, gosh, that was hot. It really was. And Friday daytime, I was down at Duxford. I'm saving that for the Friday night show, but I will show you a couple of little bits from last Friday at Duxford. So I was there at Duxford on Friday and there Saturday, and as I'm sure probably some of you know, the Dragon Rapide, that the pleasure flight one that came into land. This was on the Sunday. I wasn't there, but in a couple of weeks, when I'm back in the studio, I'll show you a couple of photographs, and it literally went in. Nobody was hurt, okay, that's the important thing, but yeah, it went in and nosedived after it actually landed, so it probably hit a bump or something, I don't know, but yeah, it was sort of like that with its nose straight into the grass runway. It was around about 10 o'clock, I think, that happened, so they had plenty of time to get it moved. And but that's the pleasure flight aircraft, and of course, yeah, there were lots of folks on board having their pleasure flight, but the important thing is nobody was hurt whatsoever. I don't know the state of the aircraft yet, and but hey, if you know more, put the answers into the chat room. And we've got Bulldog, and he was letting us know. 2 from Spangalen and 2 from Aviano. Thank you very, very much. So I take it the ones where I was really close to them, they must have been from Spangalen, because you saw the SP on the excuse me, on the actual tail fin, and the others, well, I was too far away for those, well, certainly on my little screen anyway. So thank you very much there, Bulldog, and appreciate the messages and all the information that you put in. It's absolutely brilliant. Ryan Garland is with us, says hi, Stu Bear. Matt Cat Lady is also in the room. Hello there. LZ, it's baking here in the southwest too. Lovely day, absolutely. I love it hot. Hotter the better for me. It was quite funny. What was it? Friday. Everybody was saying, "Oh, it's too hot," and all the rest of it. I was going, "No, bring it on." In fact, we had a very, very strong breeze. You may be able to hear it when I show you the actual bits of the video. Very strong breeze blowing. And what was so annoying though, there was a speaker fairly close to us, and it was playing music all day. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get over that with the copyright and what have you. Yeah, it was playing ABBA and Boney M and all that. Yeah, it's strange music, it really was. But never mind. But when you've had that going in your ear all day, Caroline B, hello. Nice to see you in the chat room as well. And Greg is with us. Who else can we say hello to? I always miss loads of people, so I always apologise for that. The most important thing is, hey, you guys, you know the rules. Hey, as long as it's always respectful to everybody. Hey, we love the messages. I do. Hello to you. Sorry I couldn't answer many of your messages on Friday night because it wasn't a live show Friday night, because remember, I was at Duxford, and well, actually when the show was going out, I was driving back. Well, Morris was driving back, and we went to the chip shop down here in Mildenhall, sat outside in the scorching hot weather. It was fabulous. Right, Stephen Billings, evening. Getting fed up here in Webborough. Where's that? I'm not sure. No military stuff since the Jubilee fly past. Right, I know. Hey, get yourself up here. I mean, there's not much moving at the moment, but there's a few aircraft on the ground, and you saw that Osprey coming in right about 15 minutes ago. Whew, boy, 6,000 people at Stonehenge this morning for the summer solstice. Whoa, that's a lot of folks. No. I was, yeah, I think did I see the sun come up this morning? I see the sun come up every morning when you're down here, because you wake up very early. The birds wake you up. Right, Steve C, good evening, Stu and everyone, and watching from Basingstoke. That's Steve and Elaine. Oh, you're having a few beers as well. Lucky you, eh? I could do with a bit of a drink myself right now. Somil, hello Somil, always good to see you. And is there anybody else we can say? Oh, Mark Webster, nice week to pick, Stu. Yeah, but we're just talking about, just the last thing on the weather that we had at Duxford. Friday, incredible. Right, Saturday, hey, well, we set off really early, around about 6 a.m, driving down there, and it was still really warm. It was amazing. And even 7 o'clock, it was nice. Then it clouded over, and it got pretty chilly. But wherever you were, I'm sure in the UK on Saturday, you had lots of rain. We were so lucky. God certainly blessed us big time, because we had around about 15 minutes small shower at around about 1 o'clock. The flight started at 1:30. It cleared up and it was fantastic. No sunshine, but it wasn't raining, and everywhere else it was hammer time all over the country. Anyway, less chat from me, more aircraft, and that's what we're going to do right now for you. Okay, keep the messages coming in, and I will say hi to a few more folks. Just saying hi very quickly to West London Transport, and who else? Michael Webber and Bitten. Oh, and Donald. Hello, Donald. Hello, good afternoon. And he's over in Panama. Wonderful. It's great to know we're getting all over the world. Right, let's get back to some aircraft action. Let's get into the camera. Okay, this was later in the day, around about 2 o'clock, down at Lakenheath, other end of the runway. Don't forget, unedited, so you're going to get the fence and, you know, other little mistakes. But hey, it's from the camera, not edited yet. But let's get in there. Let's go. Rock and roll time.
Basic Squawk 4610. Osprey 1, runway 24, wind 310 at 5 to the wind.
Osprey 1, wind 24.
Sky 0 Roger.
Those guys are gone, yeah.
Alright, come on back.
Stand by, wait until the crews get there and, yeah, hold on a second.
We got me.
Number 10, heavy Lizzie, ready upon reaching. Number 10, Roger, cut the fire. Everything else, 10. Tower 1, Lakenheath Tower, runway 24, wind 330 at 5 to Duxford.
01 Golf Alpha, Lakenheath approach, basic service block 0455. Radar contact 13 miles southwest of Lakenheath, local 2181013.
All been 4,000 feet, 1013.
Basic service block 0454. Contact 13 miles north, 4 miles northeast of Lakenheath, basic service, local 2181013. 0134 Golf Alpha, mass penetration approved, remain outside the
And that was all from today. Lakenheath. Well, first started off with Mildenhall, Lakenheath, and then back to Mildenhall, which is where we are right now. At some point, I will have to change the battery, so we'll get a blue screen. Hopefully, it won't be for too long. Just as long as it takes to change the battery, but we'll do that a little bit later. The sound, hey, of that Osprey, absolutely great. Hopefully, they may go up again this evening, but let's have a look. Hobo 10 over the North Sea. Okay, now just let me go quiet. Can you hear that? So, you remember me saying a little bit earlier, we might get, that's what normally happens at night, the Strix aircraft. That's the call sign they normally use, and their MC-130s, Hercules aircraft, to you and me. Fingers crossed, okay? The sound's getting louder, and I'm keeping my eyes open to see if they start taxiing past. So we'll have a close look at that. If we are looking at another bit of video from the video camera, don't you worry, the very second anything moves, I'll be hitting the live button. Hey, it's better than looking at a blank runway, isn't it? And that's the whole point of getting out and about and getting some of these video shots for you, so that we can keep the stream rocking and rolling. I hear a Herc says, El says, you bet you can. We've also got Val in the chat room. Hello Val, always good to see you. John Bullen is with us, and Greg, hello Greg, who else can we say hello to? Notice quite a few people popping in, and Phil Tovey, hey, from Warwick in Warwickshire. Phil, I'll be down that part of the world in August, going down to Stratford upon Avon. Really looking forward to going down there. Those shots that you saw when I was at the other end of the runway, I was so lucky to be able to bring those to you, because I had a bit of a nasty accident heading towards there on the Bearmobile. Literally fell off and went banging. Fortunately, it was a soft-ish landing, but my feet were stuck in the pedals, and I've got some very nasty bruises, marks. It's really, really painful. I don't know whether I'll be able to get on the Bearmobile tomorrow or not. It's one of those but it not just the Hercules, also I can an Osprey as well. Let's zoom into those Ospreys, see if we can see any rotors. I am sure I get something over there. There we go. Hey, look at that. Now, wouldn't it be really cool if it stays in the circuit? Hey, it's going to be a long time before the sun sets tonight. It's around about, what, 20 to 10, something like that, 9:30. Gets later all the time. Fantastic. Love this time of year. Hannah F. Hey, lovely to see you. How long will you be at Mildenhall, Stu? How long am I going to be here? Well, if you mean tonight, as long as it takes. But as far as staying down here, until I think I'm going back on Saturday, because I've got nothing planned for this particular weekend. I think I've got a weekend off from air shows. Wow. The Sunday after, it's Shuttleworth, and it's looking like a show not to miss. That's a week on. What is it? Is it the 3rd or the 4th of? Might even be the 2nd. Friday is the 1st, 2nd, the 3rd of July. It's looking like it's the Navy aircraft. So lots of classic stuff, and the lineup looks amazing. Right, Jim Gemmell is also here, and Matt Cat Lady Sommel. Hello, Sommel. Let's keep on going through the list while we're just waiting to see if we can see these aircraft actually taxiing and hopefully taking off and staying in the circuit. I doubt it. Hey, that'd be too much to ask for, wouldn't it, hey? We mentioned Maria Lane, but I love saying her name, so I can say it as many times as we want to. Phil Tovey, yeah. Jim Gemmell, yeah. Malcolm James. Stuart Ramsey. Hello, Stuart Ramsey. Anybody else? Oh, we mentioned Val. So glad I got it sorted, because every time I used to see your actual name coming up with a beautiful pussycat for your icon, I went, oh, it's TND, da, 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 da. Yeah, we call her Val. Stuart Parrish was also letting us know that inbound to Milden Hall we've got Hobo, which is a KC-135, yet another one of those tankers. Bring it on. Okay, well, with these aircraft actually going out, it looks like we will still be here bringing it to you. Okay, lots of rumbles. Can you hear all that sound? When we were looking at the video that I did from this afternoon after falling off the bike, you saw one clip, probably saw the cows, but most importantly you heard the cuckoo. And I've got a really good friend that's down here, and his name is David, and he takes the most fantastic wildlife photographs, and yesterday managed to take a picture of a cuckoo and lots of other great, he takes unbelievable photographs. Becky Davis, we're saying hi to you as well. Is there anybody I've missed? Don't want to miss anybody out. I think I've mentioned everybody so far. Donald! He will give you another mention, Donald. Thank you for, he says, hey, yeah, come over to Panama, it's beautiful. Or words to that effect. We mentioned Sawmill. Michael Guthrie. What time you live till, Stu? You missed the Facebook Live earlier, but that's okay. The two streams were supposed to go out at the same time, but YouTube did not want to know. So I mentioned Sarah Pass, Matt Cat, Lady, Hannah F, anybody else, LZ, Julie's with us, and anyone else that we can say hello to. Jim Gemmell, did I mention Jim? Greg as well. West London Transport and Wildlife, and what's he got? Oh, he's talking about some aircraft. Okay. Piotr, how are you? Becky Davis, have I mentioned Becky Davis yet? Bulldog 617. Okay, I think I've mentioned everyone. Let me get back right down to the bottom of the list. TPE Sam, good evening. They say from Sheffield. What's it like in Sheffield? Hope it's nice, hot, warm, like it is down here. Dingo, hello Dingo, good day again. I'm early morning in Australia. Hey, top man, good to see you. We got Mad. Matt took 1, 2, 3. Did you manage to get to Teesside Air Show? I'm glad I didn't go to that one, looking at the reports of the horrendous traffic jams. And hey, I feel sorry for anybody that was going on holiday, needed to catch a flight from there. And crazy. Peter Farr from Macclesfield, Waters is with us. See, I did miss a few people, didn't I, hey? Right, let's get back down to the bottom of the list. Hey, that TPE Sam says, hey, good evening, Stu. Well, good evening. Now, somebody was mentioning someone that I haven't actually mentioned yet. I'm not sure who it was, but anyway. Peter Varr. Hello, Peter. There we go. Waters. So I think I've caught up. I'm going to keep, sorry about the chat at the moment, chattering away, but just want to keep it going while we work out as to whether, when these aircraft are going to taxi. Got a few people actually walking past me at the moment thinking that I've gone crazy, 'cause they think I'm talking to myself. They don't realise I'm talking to 1,000 people. Well, I could exaggerate, I could dream. Hey, Lee Horton is watching with the whole family. Hey, well, Lee Horton's family, a very good evening to you. And there we go, there's an Osprey. It's taxiing now. So let me go quiet so you can hear it. Bradley, hello Brad, good to see you, young man. Hey, you've probably seen that fantastic photograph that I'd taken with Bradley. Am I going to be here in August time? No doubt I'll pop down at some point. I think it's taken off now. I'm going to move the camera, let me turn that off. I'm going to move the camera back because I don't want to point it in that direction at the moment, because at this time of year the sun is so strong, and don't want to cause any damage on the camera pointing at that. Certainly not until it gets a lot lower in the sky, and maybe get some I don't suppose we'll get any sunset shots tonight, but you never know. Stu, where are you filming from this evening? Well, let's have a wide angle shot then, shall we? It's John's Field, and you can come down here, pay your £1.50 in the honesty box, right? If you're just going for the day, like these great folks there, you can see all the cars, and you can stay till dusk. And over here you will see there's a campsite as well. It is full at the moment, lots of it goes all the way around the side. If you do want to come down here at any time, do any camping, and there's nothing better than a bit of camping, pop down and make sure you book it in advance. So just Google let's get it right, the Nook campsite, and you'll get all the information from there. But you must book in advance, especially at the moment, because it is it's absolutely full at the moment. Anybody think there's something special going on? Well, there is. Over at Lakenheath today, 4 F-16s came in, and thanks to Bulldog, he let us know that 2 were from Spangarlan. They were the final 2, and the 2 earlier were from Aviano. JJ Aviation TV. Hey Stu, gotta love these summer evenings at Mildenow. Oh, don't you just, especially if it's warm. Oh boy, just in the t-shirt and the bashed up legs from my accident earlier. But yeah, worst place to have it as well. Really damaged it, but I don't know if I'll be able to be on the Bearmobile tomorrow or not. My days of camping are, well, when it comes to, I've just got a little van, you know, that put a little mattress in the back. Hey, it's okay, you know, Matt Cat Lady, it's nice and it's snug and you know, lovely and warm. Peter, is that a Maguire C17 question mark? Let's have a look. Let me zoom in. I don't know. Yes, it is. You can see just about on there. I think that's what it says. Does it say Maguire? I hope that answers your question. Well, as far as the Hercules aircraft, that's gone quiet. I can't hear a thing with it now. It's a I'm pretty sure it's a C-17 there, Brad. Looks like a C-17 to me, but you've probably got better eyes. You've got a better screen than what I'm looking at because I've got the sun directly on the screen at the moment. Whoa. That's all right there, Peter. Hey Stu, can't stay, but we'll catch up later. That's all right, SHGP Media. Ah, such a shame, because I've got to play some stuff on Friday night. From Friday daytime, and you'll hear Steve's voice in the background. Great guy. He was camera clicking as well, you know, but we had a good old time. We had the music playing, as I explained earlier. God. You'll hear ABBA and what else? Queen and all of that. And I wasn't too close to a speaker either. Never mind. Let's hope YouTube doesn't pick it up. I think we've got something taken off. So let's have a look. And it could be that Hercules down somewhere down the other end of the runway. Here we go. I think I can see the lights ablaze. I think it's just lining up right now. As I said, it's quite difficult to be able to see at the moment because I've got the sun directly behind me going into the screen. So a little bit tricky. Tricky dicky. Let's have a look. I beg your pardon. And when this is taken off, I would have thought Hobo, which is the KC-135, shouldn't be too far away now. Oh, for wildlife lovers, the sound of those birds, isn't it? It's not hardly any wind whatsoever. And we have another one as well. Let's get this. Make that 3. Hey, what a great sight that is. All 3 going into a, well, it's not quite a sunset at the moment. It's still very high and very, very strong. So I certainly don't want to point the camera at the sun. So I'm being pretty careful. So I can see 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Be great if they actually, some of them stay in the circuit. We'll find out anyway. And I can hear the APU from the Ospreys, so that could be good news. We'll find out. And keep my eye on the hooks. Let's have a look, see where they are. Two of them just about to hide behind that tree, and there's number 3. I'm certainly not expecting them to stay in the circuit with there being 3 of them, but I'd have thought they'd be going off to one of the ranges. But thanks very much for alerting us to this, to Hobo, which is literally coming in right now. And sorry I'm not right up against the fence this evening, but still bringing you the great atmosphere that is one of the best evenings down here at Mildenhall. It's beautiful. And as Hobo 10 disappears behind a few buildings, a few houses, and I've got a friend who lives just there. What a great place to live. But it'll reappear in just a moment as it taxis around the back of the airfield. There we go, off she goes. Val says, hey Stu, you made my day. Hey, you've made my day by putting the really great messages into the chat room. It's fantastic to see you, Val. Thank you. And Malcolm Janes says, those 3 hooks are heading towards Rougham. Nice. Yeah, so I'm sure they're going to be going Thetford Forest sort of way, or maybe further up north to, as we mentioned earlier, what's it called? The place with a funny name. Sculthorpe. Could be going up there. See, just literally clutching at straws. But you guys will know because you look at 360 radar or whatever other flight radar you use. 360 radar, absolutely love it. It's great. And I guess for you guys, you know, it makes it even more fun knowing that you can see the aircraft on your flight radars, and also at the same time, hey, you can watch it live with Stu Bear. And the Esom says, hi Stu, Darren's channel are attempting an all-nighter. No, dusk till dawn, you are joking me. Oh, that's a bit too much for me. No. Yeah, as the sun starts to dip down, I get very, very tired. But hey, good luck to him. And yeah, goodness gracious, that's a marathon, isn't it, eh? Yeah, I prefer Mars Bar, but that is definitely a marathon. Good luck anyway, mate. And dusk till dawn. Hey, watch out! There's loads of lots of strange people go around there late at night, and lots of crazy people in cars. Yeah, they used to have not exactly car meets, car rally type things, you know, illegal ones, and wow, it used to be really scaring a lot of people in Castledon. Bradley, what's Bradley saying? That's not what he said, but he said, yeah, like I was saying, if you're down in Mildenhall in the 6-week holiday, I'll come down with my dad if I'm allowed. Hey, well, if your dad won't bring you, I'm sure your mum will. Hey, we met your mum. It was your mum, wasn't it? Or was it your sister? Because she was very, very young. Anyway. It's all right. Yeah, all right. I'm trying to be Mr. Smoothie here. It's not working. It is not working, is it? Sorry for repeating. You're not repeating, my man. It's good. It's good to talk. The bear will reply if he sees the message. Radio Nigel. Yeah. Thanks for the nice message, Radio Nigel. Much appreciated. Who else? What? Yes, just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Right. Thank you for that. Football shorts. No doubt you've got them on. Is that a C? Do you know what? I cannot see from here. I thought it was a C-17, but you're telling me that's a C-5 galley, is it? I don't think it's going anywhere. From what I can see, that's a C-17, but I am struggling a little bit. There you go. You can probably see on your good big screens. We're going to have to change the battery in a bit. Let's have a look. Georgia Aviation Photography. All right. Oh, that's an old message telling us about Hobo. Paul. Hello, Paul. I know, because I'm a pilot and an expert like everyone in the chat. Hey, nice one, Paul. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Good night, everyone, says Sommel. Well, Sommel, thank you for joining us. Yeah, I thought it was a C-17, absolutely. Do you know, when someone says in the chat, oh no, I think it's a C5, I'm thinking to myself, I'm going mad, I'm seeing things. But I have got the close-up glasses, and I'll say I've got the sun shining on the screen, so it's a bit difficult for me to see. Ah, she's 34. Ah. Hey, well, I'd love to meet your dad as well there, Brad. Right, in a moment, you're going to see a blue screen, okay? But don't fear. Well, I'll be the one who'll be panicking in case we don't get it back up and running. But with a little bit of luck, it should take me just a couple of seconds to change this battery. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, matron. Goodness gracious. I hope it's charged. We'll find out. I'll be back with you. Okay, see how quick we can do it, all right? Blue screen coming up right now. Yeah, you still getting the bear? Yeah, you should be. Hey, full power. Full screen, 5 hours, 12 minutes. Hey, I won't be here that long, I can tell you. Right, where were we? Oh yes, now then. We were going to go, while it's quiet, we're going to have a little bit of a look at last Friday. This coming Friday, you know, we do the live from the studio normally. Well, it's going to be live from the field right here, okay, because I'm still going to be down here at Milden Hall. Okay, so we're going to be on that night having a look at the air show over the weekend at Duxford that has just gone by. Yes. So we'll be having a look at Saturday's show. But right now, we're going to have a little look at some videos from Friday. And the weather was gorgeous. It was hotter than this. It was 30 odd degrees, 33, 34. Anyway, as soon as we get some more live action, if we get any more live action, I'll get straight back, all right? But hey, stay with us. And don't forget, it's warts and all, okay? Straight from the camera, it's not been edited yet. It's going to be a real nice, tidy, clean version of this very, very soon. But here we go, warts and all from Friday at Duxford. Here we go.
Service wind 220 degrees, 10 knots, just want to take you from submission. Tower active on runway 25. Copy tower, 24 by discretion. Copy, go, ready. Tony Yankee, when ready, vacate right and then follow the marshal for parking. Right, marshal.
Their design is a Harvard place.
Duxford is ready for lined up 2-4 right. Welcome forward, Roger, port lined up and ready. Call you lined up and ready, welcome forward right. QNH check 1019, QFE 1015. 1015, copy, welcome forward right. 24. We're over at ARC looking for airfield information. Please departure local to the north.
Hello, Spitfire Golf Charlie Tango into X-ray, Duxford. We are using runway 24 QNH1019, a report ready, hold Alpha.
241019 will go at Alpha into X.
Golf Kilo Mike, Roger the Duxford, CRC is 10142, I do have a warbird shortly to depart to the local area. Golf Papa Victor, report final.
Roger, wind check, please.
The wind is doing the 2-minute average, 220 at 15. 10-minute max is 240 out 21.
Copy, thanks.
Bravo with the one short final on site, report lines up 24 right.
Running up 24 right.
Victor Bravo, the junker is vacated now and just call to confirm where their circuit is active 25 with a northerly one and it's runway 24 right less than 2103 at 16 max 21. Take off your discretion.
Rolling. Left turn off.
And Papa Victor, just pick up the master.
Roger, got him, right. Duxford, Golf Bravo, Romeo Delta Juliet.
Golf Bravo Romeo Delta Juliet, that's for information. Hello, runway news 24 QSE 1014. How would you like to join?
24 1014 and 2 miles to run. We're joint downwind to 24. So that's 24 right. Golf Delta Juliet.
Delta Juliet, report left downwind for the grass.
Wilco, Delta Juliet.
Final report, final.
490 is into November.
And instant wind 210 at 12.
It's the red one from Sarah. That's it, yeah. Yeah, not that one. That's just what I meant.
Duxford, Golf, Charlie Whiskey, Foxtrot, Tango,
Is that what it is?
Crest
Oh, you can
Taxi,
see the top of
circuits in a bit of a local area.
Have you? No. What happened? Oh, right.
Charlie Whiskey, Foxtrot, Tango, Taxi, holding point Alpha, runway news is 24, report ready Alpha, QNH 1019. Alpha for 24, 1019. Golf, Foxtrot, Tango. 6 knots, 24 grassland is 24 grass, in November.
I rescued your chair twice while you were away as well.
Port ready Alpha, QNH is 1018. 1018, 24 in use, we'll call you ready at Alpha in direction.
They used to have one at Kissing to pleasure flights. When Tom Riley was doing his restoration and all that, and did it, Kissing. What's that? It's so weird those acid 500 things. Nope. See what that was?
The Delta vacate line. Look forward, good afternoon. Oh, that's good afternoon. Okay. Yeah, all four ready for taxi to Bravo and then Tico. Place again. Golf Foxtrot Tango down with Tico. Foxtrot Tango, Roger, report final. Okay, Golf Foxtrot Tango. And for information, gonna look. Foxtrot Tango, Duxford. Go ahead. Yeah, you happy to after this touch and go to leave the circuit for the Fokker 4 to practice? Yeah, that's fine, great. Go for it.
And there you have just a few clips from the Friday, and it was a really windy day, and good job I had the good wind gags on, because you could probably hear a little bit of the wind blowing, but it was really windy, but hey, there was no complaints because it was slightly cooling us down. It was a really hot, warm wind, and oh, what a fantastic time I had. It was brilliant, and I've got to say a big thanks. He's in the chat room right now and he's watching this. That's Morris Moon, and what a fantastic, he really looked after me. He came all the way over here, picked me up, took me to Duxford, brought me back. We went and had fish and chips, and we did it all again on the Saturday. But there's lots more video footage from the Friday, and what I will do, I'll get it all put together. But we were there on the Saturday as well. Friday night, of course, I was staying here in the little tiny van with the little put-me-up little bed, you know, very comfortable, but I had to have all the doors open and what have you, because it was absolutely baking. It was so hot, but hey, it was still pretty hot first thing in the morning, but it certainly started to cool down. But as I said earlier in the show, we're so lucky, because it everywhere, people walking by, they don't know what they're saying. Totally lost my thread. Yeah, but we were so lucky. Parts of the country were absolutely hammer time with the rain. We had about 10 minutes, just be around about half an hour before the show started. Then it cleared up and we had a fantastic air show. And on Friday night show, what I'm going to do is show you some highlights from the Saturday. But because you've all stayed around and what have you, I'm going to give you bit of a treat, okay, if I can find it in the chocolate box of videos in this camera, as long as it's not melted away. I will try to find you one of the star items from Sunday, well, as far as I was concerned anyway, because we got to see these two wonderful aircraft, especially the MiG-15. Let me see if I can find it for you. Let's give it a go. Don't forget, unedited, warts and all. Here we go. Let's go into the camera, see if we can find it.
The 6. Of course. Quite a noticeable difference in the engine noise as well. As these two jets taxi out and our friends in the Great Warbird display team coming to land. As Ben was saying, the ground handling on very light flights such as these.
Blades, Duxford information.
Duxford, Blades, go ahead.
Blades, Duxford, understand you're in the vicinity of Royston. We're using 06 right hand with a QFE 1014. The previous display acts short final for full stop. Straight in is available.
061014, that topic, we are 5 miles to the west-northwest of it.
And Blades, Roger, reports 2 mile final 06.
Blades, okay, thank you.
Today for us.
134,555, 134,555, go.
Power frequency, not on the show.
05 degrees 12.
That's it, Roger, I just wait for that aircraft.
And what's probably the historic is where the jet holding the code. Good. Display, good afternoon, my route to historic, schedule the jet holding code. Step code, Navish Network.
05 degrees 09 knots.
Confirm, clear to land, Blade 1.
Blade 1. Blade 2 final 06. After the final extra exams, report line up. Parking with the marshal for the HC running out.
Just wait for me first.
And do you want to see the actual display of those two wonderful aircraft? Yeah, of course you do. You'll have to join me Friday night between 7 and 8 o'clock, because that's when we're going to be looking at last Saturday at Duxford. But right now we're down. I'm a tease. Oh, don't get down on your knees. I'm a tease. And but right now we're down here at RAF Mildenhall, and it's very quiet at the moment, and I am going to rest. As I told you earlier, I had that rather nasty accident earlier today. I actually came off the Bearmobile, and yes, suffering quite a bit. So I'm going to rest because it's been a bit of a busy, long day as well. So I was very lucky to be able to get those videos that we got this afternoon down at Lakenheath, because it wasn't very pleasant. You certainly don't want falling off, but unfortunately I did. But a few bruises, and fortunately it was a soft landing. But I didn't damage the kit either, which was good news. Well, that just about wraps things up for tonight. The sun is setting, but it's way too bright for me to be able to point the camera in that direction. It looks like we haven't got anything coming in, but no doubt a little bit later tonight we'll have the Ospreys coming back, and also the C-130s, the Hercules aircraft, flying round, buzzing round, because that's what happens down here, keeping us wide awake. And I'm not complaining at all. I love it. And who can we say? Well, we mentioned Morris, and we'll be back again in September. That's a show we certainly don't want to miss. So around about, I think it's the 12th of September, that sort of time, that's when they have their Battle of Britain air show. So I just went into excuse me, that's when they have their Battle of Britain air show at Duxford. Questions coming in just before I go. I can't remember who asked, are you going to Southport next week? No, I'm going to, well, it's a week on Saturday, Sunday, is it? I'm not sure whether it's both days or just one day. But on the Sunday, I am going to Shuttleworth for their fantastic, for their, it's not an evening show, it's for their brilliant Navy Day show. It's an all, starts about 2 o'clock, 2 till 5-ish, something like that. That's their normal running order. Hannah F. Oh, yeah. We must have been extremely close to you on Saturday. Hey, Hannah F., you were so close, I could feel you, you know. I've got a bad habit of doing that. Hannah and Malcolm, so I was really gutted we missed you on Saturday, but we'll have to do better communication. I didn't have the Airshow World top or anything like that. I was sort of in disguise. I should have told you what I was wearing, shouldn't I? Hey, I had this jacket on with the name of a famous racehorse. Matt Val, hello. You got something? Have I got something coming in? I'll have a look. I don't think there is. Okay, who else can we say hi to? Thank you again for the great footage, Stu, Wolf, Malcolm, James. Thank you so much for watching. Stu, there's a Herc coming in. Is there really? There is. Well, let's point the camera in that direction. You see, this is where I rely on you fantastic folks. Here we go. Well, we'll keep the stream rocking and rolling a little bit longer. Get that for you. 800 feet, very near. Thank you. See, the best chat room in the business. You certainly are. Hey, you know, this always happens, doesn't it, eh? I say, right, okay, yeah, I'm going to close the stream now because there's nothing happening, and then we end up staying here for hours and hours and hours. Let's have a look. See if it actually stays. I'm not going to zoom out anymore because I don't want to get the sunset yet, because the sun at this time of year is still, even as it's setting, it is so bright. And certainly, as I said earlier, I don't want to damage anything on the camera. It's just too bright to point it out. But you never know, might be staying in the circuit. We'll move the, I'm going to do a 180 right now. Might do a complete 360, but reason for that is I don't want to get all twisted up with the cables. That's why. Let's go back over here, and as you can see, isn't it absolutely gorgeous, hey? Hardly any wind at all. Just in its, hey, I'm in the t-shirt, I'm in shorts, it's wonderful. Transport guy, hi to you. Whereabouts is that hook? Okay, it's quite high at the moment, but we'll point it in that direction. There we go. You can see the campsite over there, and the sky is starting to look beautiful. It's quite high. Let's see if we can find it. There's a little dot at the moment. Let's zoom in and see what the zoom can do. There you are. So a bit of a bonus. I said I was going to leave you. Transport guy, I'm at the Aero Park on Thursday. I take it that's at East Mids. Yeah, I will still be here. Apparently on, I say I don't know what days or what day Southport, whether it's 2 days, 1 day, I've no idea. But I believe those famous Black Eagles, the Blagles, will be doing a few flypasts. They're not doing a full display, they're saving that, so the Royal International Air Tattoo say for them. But I think they're doing around about a 5 to 7 minute display, so that is something. You're in for a treat. They are one of the best display teams in the world. That's the Black Eagles from South Korea. There you go, just go behind that big tree. Look at it, all those conifers. They have been actually cut, but it stopped at that point. They were cut because of the cables, the wires going through. But they went, oh, well, okay, we'll stop at this point because they're not going through that bit. You'd have thought they'd have gone and done the rest. Never mind. Okay, it'll appear in just a minute. There we go. You never know. May come round again. I can see people saying hello to Dickie McVitie. Let's see if I can see him. Dickie McVitie, wherever you are in the chat room. Good evening to you, my boy. It's always good to see you. Reading the chat room at the same time. That's why I'm losing the transport guy. You're not. You're going to Corfu, 7th to the 14th of June. I love Corfu. It's beautiful, isn't it? All those olive trees. I love Corfu. Not been for a long time, and I would certainly love to go back. Anyway, we'll just go wide angle for a little while, and we'll keep an eye on that. So I'll keep the stream going for a little bit longer. And of course, a couple of minutes ago, I bet you're going, gosh, wish we could see that display of that MiG 15. Well, join me Friday night, and I will show you then. It's really good. It's looks superb. 2 aircraft flying together. Trying to think, you've not been there since you were 14? Gosh, when did the last time I go? A long time ago. Great days, absolutely, it was wonderful. So we've got Karen Kokoran. Hello Karen. LZ Radio Nigel. Morris Moon. Hey, brilliant. It's all right. I had such a good time, you see. He's. I tell you what, if you're going to be with somebody at an air show, Morris is the guy to be with, because he told you all about the aircraft. He's an absolute expert when it comes to the warbirds, and we certainly love the warbirds, if I can get it out. I just realised what I just said. Okay, let's have a look towards the end of the runway. I can't see at the moment that MC130 Herc, but you know, I'll keep going for a little bit longer just in case it comes through again. Where were we? TPE Sam, hello. Oh, them Ospreys taking off, says J Heath 113. Well, there's either one or two actually out at the moment. As you can see, there's a couple there. 1, 2. How many have we got? 1, 2. Make that 3, 4, 5. And there's one out, or maybe 2. I think the last person that put a message in, we did see it take off, and in fact we've seen a couple tonight of Ospreys taking off, coming in and going round a couple of circuits and what have you. And but the last report that somebody put into the chat room, they were up near the Lake District. So if you're around there, look to the skies. So come on, you knowledgeable people with your 360 radars and all the rest of it. Where is that Herc? Has it gone out to do a little bit more work out in the ranges, or is it doing a wide circuit coming for another fly through? And Transport Guy, oh, you get about. You're a bit of a gadabout, aren't you, eh? Also, go to Fuerteventura in October. Good time to go. October, November, Fuerteventura. Love the place. I can't tell you that story. Yeah, I can. You can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Back in the day, I used to go to Fuerteventura because I used to be big into windsurfing. And they've got a very famous windsurf because the wind really blows there. And there's an island as you look out and the wind funnels through. So brilliant. And there's this particular beach that's famous throughout the world for windsurfing. So, you know, doing a bit of windsurfing, and but I was doing a bit of videoing because I wanted to get a few tips. Remember the word tips. I wanted to get a few tips about getting my windsurfing perfect. Little did I realise, until people started walking in front of the camera with no clothes on whatsoever, that it was a nudist, part of the nudist beach. I'm sure they thought, oh yeah, what's he doing taking a picture? No, I'm taking pictures of the windsurfers. I want the windsurfers on, not you wrinkly. Oh gosh, he was a real wrinkly old guy. I think he was rather rich. He had very young ladies walking with him. If you can imagine, let me think. How what's the ex-Formula 1 Supremo name? It'll come to me in a moment. Yeah, well, looked a bit like how he looks now, with very, very young women. I thought, oh, okay then, fair enough. Who wants to say hello to? Okay. Lanzarote is nice. Yeah, no doubt. Turning west. Okay, LZ. No doubt. You're talking about the C-130. Okay. It's still flying away from the Mildenhall zone. Okay, thank you. My brain is completely gone. Bernie Eccleston. That was the name I was thinking of, wasn't it? Yes. It probably was him. Anyway, listen, it's looks like it's gone pretty quiet, and don't forget, I will be live for the Friday night show as I zoom in and out. Hope you're not getting too dizzy. I'll be live for the Friday show between 7 and 8 o'clock. It's going to be from the field, right down here, probably next to the van, and we'll be showing you some of the action from the Saturday. I'm just laughing. Some of the action from Duxford. It's all right. Every time I want to go, right, so we've got another aircraft coming through, and that's exactly what we've got. Oh dear, how many times am I going to say good night? And then we have something coming through. So let's get those lights. Here we go. I'll probably have to hit the manual settings in a minute because it's not dark or anything like that. Oh, I tell you what though, this could look rather nice. The sun is just about right for a nice sunset shot. Hook's coming back. It is. It certainly is. The Hercules is over Bury St Edmunds. Yeah, I wish somebody would bury you. Let's have a look. Poor St Edmunds. Let's have a look. Who are to be got? Binky Davis. Yep, it's definitely on finals. You betcha. There we go. Thanks, LZ. Did we mention Matt Cat Lady earlier? Matt Cat Lady, how are you? Well, it's taken a long time, but we are zoomed right in. It's a lot further away than what you think. Gonna lose it in a second as it just dips below the fence there. It would dip behind there, so it won't be the best of shots, but you never know. And it's going through, all right. Yeah, and with that Hercules into a beautiful sunset. Look at that. I'm not going to point the camera anymore at that because it, as I said earlier, it is very bright at this time of year. Yeah, we'll move it about. Look at that though. I won't get the sun, but wow, what a sunset. Beautiful. Anyway, let's move that down. Let's have a look. Where are you? Okay, possibly staying in the circuit. We will find out fairly soon. Piotr, always good to see you, and thank you. Thanks for joining us and putting the messages into the chat. Always good to see you. Well, we'll point the camera over to the Osprey just for a little while. Notice everybody else has gone. Hey, I'm Billy No Mates, all here on my own. Well, apart from a packed campsite, lots of people, as I said. Let's have a look, see where it's going. Getting a bit dizzy. Am I moving too quick? Oh, there's that tree there. Okay, there you are. TPE Sam says, thanks for doing this, Stu. I will return. See ya all. Yep, thank you. Absolute pleasure. It's good to know you're out there. Wherever you are in the world, it's it's all good fun. Well, I'll tell you what, it's just after 9 o'clock and wow, the sun is... I will hang on just those couple of minutes longer to get one more pass if the Hercules actually comes through again, because this time the sunset should look quite incredible. The sky should look great. So I will just hang on just that little bit more, all right? So if it comes through, this will be the final pass, and I will then get on out of here. Because I think we went live first time off around about 5 o'clock, or at least tried to go live around about 4:30, but YouTube would not have it at all. Mr. Mandarin, they did not like it at all. It would not work, but it went out on Facebook. So we did the show on Facebook, and I said, well, if we can get YouTube to behave, we'll give it a go. And guess what? It worked. So come on, Dick and McVitie, have you got 360 radar or something similar running? Is it going to come on through again? I hope so, because the sun is almost just about right. Who we got? Jim Frace, I think it is. He says, hello, I'm lost. Where am I? Don't worry, you're not lost. You're here at Mildenhall, RAF Mildenhall. It's in Suffolk in the United Kingdom. And what a beautiful place. It's a US Air Force base, and look at that. Hey, lots of Ospreys over there. There's some of them actually out at the moment. And Also, I've been showing clips from the camera, and in the circuit we are hoping is that we may get one more last pass of the Mustang. No, we may get one last pass of that Hercules. All right, we will maybe have a look on 360 radar to find out. Okay, Dickie McVitie says, hang on Stu, I'll have a quick shufty. All right, well while you're doing that, let's see if we can risk pointing the camera at that sunset as she goes down. There we go. Beautiful, hey? There we go. Let's zoom out a little bit. That is a gorgeous sky. Showed it a couple of times this evening, the amazing sky that we had on, I think it was Sunday evening. It looked absolutely crazy. And say the reason for it, why we had this incredible sunset, incredible sky as the sun was going down on Sunday night, was because in the atmosphere there was so much sand, as I can vouch for, because the van is literally covered in sand at the moment. And from Africa, look at that though, beautiful sky, loving it. I'm just hoping that will go through one more time as I've lost the chat room just for a moment. So sorry, I'm just jigging about a bit. Getting a bit jiggy. Right, let's just a couple of things I need to do that cannot wait. You can probably hear me shuffling through the bag. What am I trying to do? Well, I am literally getting a battery to plug into the phone, because I've lost the battery's gone low. It said I had another 15%. What a cheat, eh? So with a bit of luck, we'll find out if that Herc is coming through one more time. If not, we'll say goodbye to the sun and we'll say goodbye to you guys. But we'll just hang on just for a couple of more minutes, all right? Just a little bit more, Doctor. So just talk amongst yourselves just for a moment. Because I don't want to leave you all in the lurch without saying a good night properly. So we'll just have a look at the sun setting. We can just get that right. Right, let's go into some of these settings here. Right, into the camera we go, and we'll have a look at focus. Okay, manual, right, that'll do for me. All right, go in there. Okay, that's just about right. So just bear with the bear just a couple of moments. And if we don't get that Herc one more time, at least we'll be able to say good night properly. Okay, let's get this chat room up and running one more time. Don't you just love being live, hey? All these things to challenge us. Right. Any second, should be back. We have that Hercules coming through right now. So let's move around, and this will be the last pass for me for tonight. with the chat room. Okay, what a beauty, says LZ. Herc's turning base, thank you very much. And to final, okay. So if you want to get yourself a last message in, now's the time to do it, because after this pass, the bear will be out of here saying thank you so much. Don't forget, Darren is down at my home base. He's down at East Midlands Airport. Goodness gracious, he's going from sunset to sunrise. Goodness gracious, he deserves a medal. I'll be fast asleep. Oh, no. But anyway, good luck. That's an absolute, as I said, a marathon. Well, Phil Tovey, I hope you've enjoyed the show. And everybody else. Malcolm James. And Jim Frace. And with a very nice icon. I take it you're from the USA, so thank you for joining us. And this probably means quite a bit to you then, with the US Air Force down here, because we have the MC-130 coming directly towards us. It has been doing fly-throughs. In fact, there's 3 out there at the moment. And it will go into a beautiful sky if it actually flies through. Thank you, Matt Cat Lady. She said, great show. Thank you, Stu Bear. Matt Cat Lady, thank you for joining my good self. So if you do pop over, say to Darren, saying, hey, Stu Bear said, recommended that we popped across and supported him, and you know, hey, if you're in the area, go up and see him, get him a cup of tea, he deserves it. I would not want to be there all night. Oh no, I know what it's like round there. Oh boy, but good luck anyway, my boy. So come on, power it up. And let's have you doing a touch and go. Well, it looks like he's going pretty quick. Look, going to lose it behind those signs at the moment. Come on, keep on coming towards us. You little beauty. Well, with the sunset, that's my cue to actually get on out of here. So thank you so much for joining my good self, Stu Bear, right here with the Airshow World Show. Thank you. Loved your company in the chat room, and we will see you probably tomorrow. Okay, we'll see what's going on, and I'll be doing a few videos here and there and everywhere, and if we've got some action in the daytime tomorrow, I'll hit the live button and we'll say hello to you. So for my good self, Stu Bear, and everybody in the chat room, have yourself a great rest of the Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.